Hi everyone, it's Dr. Lisa Hare with Your Holistic Caregiver. We're going to be talking about pain and inflammation in this video. And I wanted to explain a little bit the connection between pain and inflammation and mental health. So there is a commonality uh, of most mental health issues, whether it's depression, brain fog, Alzheimer's, different types of dementia, anxiety, uh, lots of mental health problems, and inflammation at its core. So, some of the ways this works is the fact that inflammation affects hormones, and it can actually drive down the level of serotonin, and that leads you to feelings of depression, anxiety. And when serotonin is low, you don't have as much melatonin. And melatonin, as you may remember, is the hormone that helps us sleep. It puts us in the rhythm of sleep. So when inflammation is very high, the body gets out of balance with hormones and its sleep cycles. And of course, the pain is more exacerbated when serotonin is low. You feel pain more acutely when serotonin is very low, and you have a lot more anxiety. So, let's talk about how we can work with pain and do some natural support. And honestly, one of the very easiest ways to control pain is through diet. Certainly the cheapest way, and it's the surest way that you are not triggering inflammation and pain in the body. So, again, one of the first things you have to watch are sugar spikes. Um, when the blood sugar fluctuates a lot, it damages the tissue, and then you can be at a much higher risk. It's the tissue in the brain, so you can be at a much higher risk for memory loss or Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, things like that. Um, and chronic inflammation causes a lot of weakness in the body. So we need to use food, which is what you eat, do every day, all through the day, to help prevent these attacks on the tissue and on the brain. And so, one of the things, of course, that's easiest to do is to start a diet high in omega-3 fatty acids. Now, omega-3 fatty acids, and you may know this, but they're in nuts, some seeds, they're in cold water fish like salmon. And if you get high omega-3 fatty acids, what they help the body do is make our own anti-inflammatories. And that is what you want to keep inflammation from triggering throughout the body all the time. So be careful that you're getting a diet high in omega-3 fatty acids. If you can't eat enough of those foods, and I do suggest doing both, that you want to get a great food supply. And so absolutely, you need to buy the walnuts, the chia seeds, the pumpkin seeds, the cold water fish. Um, you can get the food sources, but on the other hand, if you don't eat those daily, if they're not incorporated into a daily diet, they won't help you control the inflammation. So if you need a nutrient source also, or a supplement source, there's some really good ones, and we'll talk about those um, in our diet, um, our recommended diet, our anti-inflammatory diet. Another thing that I love to use is proteolytic enzymes. Proteolytic enzymes are wonderful natural anti-inflammatories.